Yeah, so like coming in, the ability to take that group chat and add a wallet to it and pool resources to have outsized impact, I think is going to be the thing that the masses actually use that are in relation to DAO, and that's the big bet we're going to make. Is like right now, I think we're the only DAO you can actually vote from your phone. You know, we have something coming out that's ready, I think, later this week or next week called dynamic delegation. Right now, voting and delegating is really annoying for DAOs. So when you're in a DAO, like for example, a lot of your people here probably have ENS domains. You got ENS tokens. You had the option when you claimed it to delegate a vote or keep your vote. It was all or nothing. What we're building is something called dynamic delegation, which is like, okay, for new members in our collective, in our DAO, I want to give my vote to Sarah, but I want to keep my vote for a new signature for the multi-sig wallet. Or I want to, any proposal that's under 5 ETH, I don't really care to vote. I'm going to give my vote to John, but over 5 ETH, I want to make sure that I have my vote. And that type of dynamic delegation, it's a name we made up in terms of things that everyone gave. But the idea is like you can have it more active. So group chats, wallet, I think is going to be the big thing that takes off. Well, 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, whatever it is, will DAOs be the thing people use? Possibly, maybe, I hope so. But they're not anything. So you need to wrap it in something. Now there's two types of things you need to think about. Are you using the DAO for investment purposes? Or are you using it for investment purposes? Then there's a bunch of questions you can ask yourself. If you're using it for non-investment purposes, then there's other things you can worry about. So the two main things that people worry about, one is the general liability, or the legal liability you'll have. And obviously I'm not a lawyer, I only play one TV, but so nothing I say should be taken for anything, not even for granted. Liability, so if you don't incorporate the DAO under anything, it will be looked at as a general partnership. General partnership means you have no legal protection. So, for example, if someone sues the DAO, they can go after you personally, go for your house, go for your car, take your kids, I don't know. So, you want, that sucks. Yeah, think about that. So that sucks. So, you want to protect yourself. That's the first thing. The second thing is the tax implications. So, you need to know who these people, if it's for investment purposes, you need to know who these people are because you need to send them a payment. You need to be able to, there is tax implications for the DAO itself and the actions they take, as well as the people that are involved in it. So those are the two tricky things. And then the third thing is in the security. Something called the Howey test. The Howey test determines, are you investing money for in an enterprise, yada, 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 with the expected return. Now, you can make some arguments, we're buying NFTs together, it's not, whatever, the SEC will get around to it in 5 years, send everyone a letter, and, if you're, still probably get fined. So, also the question is, what's the risk? Like, if you're doing it with like 5 friends and you pulled money together to buy a parade, like, is this even happening? Probably not. If you go and you solicit money and use grandma all her life savings, then yeah, probably they'll go after you. And even the ones that they went after, like even with the DAO stuff in like 2014, like the fines weren't that bad. They're sort of like, you know how everyone gets like spam calls and like you just can't stop it? It's probably because there was some court case where someone who did spamming, like they lost, and the fines just weren't that bad. So they're just like, we make more money spamming people, we'll take the fine, and we'll continue spamming people. It's sort of like that. So you don't know where it's going to net out, but with the general the liability is probably the biggest thing, is then someone can come after you. So what we did for the Illuminati collective is what we're setting up right now is it is a UNA, so Andreessen Horowitz did a really great white paper, I think in the summer, August time. They did a big white paper about the concept of the UNA. UNA stands for an unregistered nonprofit association.